Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me. I am deeply honored to guide you on what may be one of the most meaningful journeys that you can take, a journey to receive the sacred inheritance that your ancestors have been waiting to share with you. If you have ever felt a mysterious pull towards certain places, notice you have talents that seem to come from nowhere. Or maybe sense that you're being guided by something greater than yourself. You are about to discover something extraordinary. What I'm going to share with you today integrates ancient wisdom with what modern science is now proving, that you're far more connected to your lineage than you ever imagined. Now, let me start with something that might surprise you. Research is now showing that we don't just inherit our eye color or height from our ancestors. We carry their wisdom, their experiences, their gifts, and their guidance encoded in our very DNA. Every thought that you think, every intuitive knowing you have, every natural talent that emerges, much of this comes from the treasure trove of ancestral wisdom that flows through your lineage. Think about it for a moment. You are the current flowering of an unbroken chain of survivors, dreamers, lovers, creators, and wise ones that stretch back to the very beginning of humanity. Every single person in your ancestral line survived long enough to pass the gift of life on to you. They navigated challenges, discovered solutions, developed skills, and cultivated the wisdom so that eventually you could be here today. Now, in my work, I've witnessed something beautiful time and time again. That when people open themselves up to receive the sacred inheritance from their ancestors, not just the material gifts, but the spiritual gifts, the wisdom, the blessing, the guidance, their lives transform in the most extraordinary ways. You see, in family constellation work, we understand that families are living systems with their own intelligence. Each family system carries not only challenges, but also incredible gifts, wisdom, and love that want to flow through the generations. Your ancestors aren't just part of your past. They are active, loving presences who want to support you in your journey today. Now, many tribes and cultures have understood this truth for a long time. They know that their ancestors are guides, protectors, and sources of wisdom who continue to love and support those that come after them. They understood that when you honor your ancestors and open yourself to receive their gifts, you can gain access to the guidance, strength, and wisdom that can transform your life. Modern research is now catching up, and scientists are discovering that your ancestors' experiences and wisdom can be passed down through what they call genetic memory. The courage your grandmother showed when she left everything behind, the artistic gifts that may run through your family line, the intuitive wisdom that your grandfather possessed, they all live within you, waiting to be awakened and expressed. Now, what's beautiful about this understanding is that you don't have to earn these gifts or prove that you're worthy of them. They're already yours. They are part of your sacred inheritance. Your ancestors want you to thrive. They want you to access their wisdom. They want you to live the fullest, most authentic life possible, because your joy and success honors everything they've sacrificed and worked for. Today, we are going to create a sacred space where you can receive messages, blessings, and gifts that your ancestors might have been waiting to share with you. We'll explore what they want you to know about your purpose and your path forward. We'll open channels of communication so you can access their guidance not just today, but in your daily life going forward. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I don't know much about my ancestors. My family history is complicated. That's perfectly okay. The love and the wisdom that we are connecting with transcends individual stories and personalities. We are tapping into the pure essence of love and guidance that flows through every family lineage. The process is completely safe and natural. You're not summoning anything. You're simply opening yourself up to what has always been available. Think of it like tuning into a radio station that's been broadcasting love to you all your life, but perhaps you haven't known how to tune in clearly. So whether you're completely new to this kind of work, or you've been exploring ancestral connection for years, I invite you to open this time with curiosity. You are about to receive sacred inheritance, the love, the wisdom, and the blessings that your ancestors have been holding since the moment you were born. There's nothing you need to do except to be present and receive. Your ancestors are already here, waiting to share the gifts with you. So let's begin this sacred receiving together. Find a comfortable position where you feel safe and supported. Whether you're sitting, lying down, or any position that feels right, simply allow your body to be held by this moment. Now, let your eyes gently close or soften your gaze downward. Begin by taking 3 deep, conscious breaths, allowing each exhale to help you settle more deeply into this sacred time. Now we just use a little bit of visualization. Imagine that around you, a beautiful golden light begins to emerge. This is the light of love and protection that naturally surrounds you. Feel this beautiful glowing light around you, growing brighter and warmer, creating a sacred space where only love, wisdom, and highest good can enter. Only love, wisdom, and highest good can enter. Feeling into the safety of this sacred space now, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, and feel the life force that flows through you. The same life force that has flowed through every ancestor who came before you. You are connected to an unbroken chain of love, strength, and resilience that stretches back through time. You are not what you see in the mirror. You are connected to this chain, to this love that stretches back through time. Feel that deeply now. Just let my words guide you now. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Simply sitting here and receiving my words, the healing will happen. With deep love now, let's invite your ancestors into this sacred space. Not to disturb or demand anything, but simply to welcome them as honored guests who have gifts to share with you, silently or out loud, or simply receiving my words is also fine. Beloved ancestors, I welcome you into this sacred space. I honor you for all the love, courage, and wisdom that has brought me into being. I am ready to receive the gifts you have for me. Beloved ancestors, I welcome you into this sacred space. I honor you for all the love, courage, and wisdom that has brought me into being. I am ready to receive the gifts you have for me. Feeling what you feel, sensing what you sense. I want you to feel their presence beginning to gather around you now. This is not scary or overwhelming. It's like being surrounded by the most loving grandparents, aunts, uncles, and wise ones you could imagine. All of whom want only your highest good. You might sense some of them as warm presences, gentle energies, or simply as a feeling of being held in profound love and acceptance. Notice as they draw near you, you feel more grounded, more connected to yourself, and more aware of your own inner wisdom. This is how it always is. When you connect with your ancestral inheritance, you don't lose yourself, you become more of yourself. Take a moment now to express your gratitude. Thank them for surviving all that they survived, for making the choices that led to your existence, and for carrying forward the flame of life so you could be here today. Now settle into this space of love and connection. Let's open to receive the first category of gifts your ancestors want to share with you: their wisdom and inner knowing. Bring to mind any situation in your life where you are seeking guidance, perhaps a decision you're facing, a direction you're considering, or simply a question about your life path. Hold this question gently into your awareness without forcing or straining. Now imagine that your ancestors, with all their combined life experience and wisdom, are looking at your situation with the eyes of love. They can see the bigger picture. They understand the subconscious patterns and cycles. They just want to share their guidance with you. Allow yourself now to receive whatever comes. It might be words, images, feelings, or simply a sense of knowing. Your ancestral wisdom might come as an inner voice saying, "Trust yourself, this too shall pass," or "You have everything you need within you." Feel how this guidance lands in your body. Notice if there's a sense of recognition, as if part of you already knew this truth. This is your ancestral knowing awakening within you. Now, the next gift your ancestors want you to receive is strength and resilience. Think for a moment about all the challenges your ancestors overcame: wars, famines, migrations, heartbreaks, losses, and yet they persevered. They didn't just survive, they thrived enough to create the next generation. Feel this incredible resilience as a golden thread that runs through your lineage directly into your heart. This is not someone else's strength. This is your strength, inherited through your very DNA, awakened and available to you right now. Place both your hands on your heart and feel this ancestral strength filling your chest, flowing through your arms, and grounding through your legs. You carry within you the courage of every ancestor who ever faced uncertainty and chose to move forward anyway. Let yourself receive this gift now. You are stronger than you know, and you have access to the accumulated courage and resilience of thousands of your ancestors. When life feels challenging, you can call on this strength that is rightfully yours. Now let's open to receive the gifts of talents and abilities that flow through your lineage. Every family line carries certain gifts, perhaps creativity, healing abilities, wisdom, leadership, humor, intuition, or anything else. Think for a moment now about the natural talents that you have, the things that come to you easily, activities that make you feel most alive and authentic. Now, these aren't random, they are expressions of gifts that have been cultivated and passed down through your ancestral line. Allow yourself now to sense what other gifts might be awakening within you. Perhaps there are talents that your ancestors possessed that you haven't fully explored. Maybe there is a creative gift wanting to emerge, a healing ability seeking expression. Or maybe there is a form of wisdom that's ready to be shared with the world through you. Just feel into those gifts now as we awaken the inheritance of sacred gifts. Feel your ancestors now encouraging you to explore and express the gifts freely. They want you to shine. They want you to use the talents that have helped cultivate through generations. Your expression of these gifts honors their legacy while blessing the world. Feeling what you feel, sensing what you sense, seeing what you see. This is exactly what you need to feel, sense, and experience today. You're here for a reason. Now, the most important gift your ancestors want to give you is the deep knowing that you are loved and that you belong. You are part of something much larger and much more beautiful than yourself. Feel their love surrounding you now. Not conditional love based on what you achieve or how you perform, but pure unconditional love for exactly who you are in this moment. You are the answer to their prayers, the fulfillment of their dreams, and the continuation of their love story. Let this love fill every cell of your body. Let it heal any places where you felt alone, different, or misunderstood. You are not an accident. You are not a mistake. You are the beloved continuation of a love story that has been unfolding for generations. Feel how this love expands your sense of who you are. You are not just an individual trying to make it through in life alone. You are part of a vast network of love and support, and you belong to something beautiful and eternal. Now, in the space of deep connection and love, your ancestors have specific messages they want to share with you personally. These messages might be about your purpose, your relationships, your next steps, or simply reminders of truths you need to hear. So we settle even more deeply, and you can either receive my words or repeat this after me. What do you want me to know right now? What do you want me to know right now? What do you want me to know right now? Simply listen now with your whole being. The message might come as words, images, sensations, or simply knowings that arise within you. Trust whatever comes. Your ancestors speak the language your heart understands. If you received words, let them resonate through your whole being. If you received images or feelings, let them settle into your awareness. If you didn't receive anything specific, trust that the messages are planted in your subconscious mind and they'll emerge when you're ready. Your ancestors also want to remind you of why you're here and what you came to contribute to the world in this body. Now, once again, receiving my words, repeating this silently or out loud. How can I best honor our lineage? How can I best honor our lineage? How can I best honor our lineage? Listen for their guidance about your unique purpose and path. Perhaps they're reminding you that your purpose may not be a career or a role, but a way of being. The kindness that you share, the love that you express, and the joy that you bring to your life. Feel ancestral support for whatever path calls to your heart. They want you to follow your authentic desires and dreams. Your happiness and fulfillment honors everything they have worked and sacrificed for. Now, finally, your ancestors want to leave you with their blessings for your journey ahead. Feel them by placing their hands on your head, your heart, and your shoulders. I am now feeling their presence, their touch, their strength on my head, my heart, and my shoulders as a gesture of blessing and protection. Let's receive the blessings now. May you walk in joy and purpose. May you always know how deeply you are loved. May you trust the wisdom within you. May your path be blessed with abundance and grace. May you remember you are never alone. Receive these blessings fully, knowing that they have the power to influence your life in beautiful ways. And your ancestors' blessings are not words, they are living energies that can guide you, protect you, and create miracles. As we begin to close our sacred time together, take a moment to acknowledge all that you have received. You came here as one person, and you're leaving now with the conscious awareness of all the gifts, wisdom, and love that flow through your lineage. Place both your hands on your heart and receive. I claim my sacred inheritance. I receive the gifts of wisdom, strength, talents, and love that are mine by birthright. I commit to honoring these gifts by living authentically and fully. Feel how this commitment lands in your body. Notice any shifts in your sense of yourself, your purpose, or your place in the world. You are not just no longer an individual now. You are a conscious carrier of ancestral gifts and wisdom. Your ancestors want you to know that this connection doesn't end when this meditation is over. They are always available to you, and you can call on their guidance during meditation, before making important decisions, or simply when you need to remember that you are loved and supported. Simple ways of doing this: lighting a candle and speaking to them as you would asking for their guidance before big decisions, paying attention to any signs and even dreams after today that might be their way of communicating with you, or simply taking a moment each day to thank your ancestors for their gifts and wisdom. Trust that as you honor and work with your ancestral gifts, you are enriching your whole family line. Now, before we close, take a moment to express your gratitude to your ancestors for all that they have shared with you today. Thank them for their presence, their gifts, their love, and their ongoing guidance. The gifts that you've been given today will continue to unfold and activate in the days, weeks, hours, months, years to come, in perfect timing. I honor everything that I let go of today. I honor everything that I brought in today. And I honor all the possibilities that my future holds. Slowly, gently bring movement to your body now. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Take a deep breath. Feel yourself fully present. As you exhale, you're very welcome to open your eyes. So welcome back. And starting this moment, may you walk forward knowing how deeply you are loved and how richly you are blessed. Your life matters, your joy matters, and your unique contribution to the world honors every ancestor who has contributed to your existence. So thank you very much for joining me today, and namaste.